29th of February. It is upon us very, very soon. So there's a lot of information about this day. So I'm going to try and just go through it as fast as I can, because it's not often that I actually post on a portal or an energy shift or something prior. Because I'm usually going through the energy shifts and face down in the flowers, and I don't usually emerge until some days afterwards and say, haha, this is what I found to be true. But this one, oh my goodness, I've been getting the messages way before the event, and I have to share. So the 29th of February, it is the leap day. We don't usually have it, do we? Because it's every 4 years it comes around. So we don't usually have the 29th of February. It's coming through with really big, powerful feminine energy, because it's all about creation and abundance. Now, as you're probably aware, it's all everybody's talking about. It's in everybody's energy field. It seems to be the energy work of all of us right now, clearing the blocks, creating the abundance, bringing it in, and just knowing that it's our birthright, because we're living in a new energy now, completely new vibration. 2020 hit, game changer. Okay, so that's what the 29th is bringing us. It's very, very feminine, which means we are going to be birthing creations. And then when we bring these creations through on that day, we bring it into a place of space, because we've got an extra day. So we've been given extra time, extra space to bring it in, which actually ripple affects that energy out to the collective. So working on that day is very much a beautiful balance of give and receive, because by doing any manifestation work or focusing your energies on abundance, you are actually bringing through what you would require for your life, for what you want in your reality. But also as well, by turning up and doing the work on that day, you are sending a message out to the collective. Hey, I'm doing it, bringing it into a massive expansive space, and the collective gets to benefit from that. So that is your give, and then your receive is your own creation. So, I mean, on that day, it's just so much stuff going on there in a good way. So the messages that I've been getting, like physical, mental, emotional, everything, is about making space. My belief systems have even been small. I've been like, oh, I can't do that because, or we don't usually do that. It's all this limited thinking. So mentally, I've been challenged to just let it go, create space. Emotionally, feeling like, am I worthy to receive all these gifts in abundance? Hell yeah, I am. So, emotionally, I've been needing to make space and clear all that junk. Even been feeling it in my physical body, because I felt so much pressure from inside, like pushing up and pushing out. And that was the message from Spirit that I was getting. They were saying, you have to make space, because you can't think big and bring this abundance in, or expect to bring this abundance in, and have nowhere for it to land. So you've got to open it up, You've got to make space, because like if you don't, then it's just going to sit waiting, hanging, and then you're going to sit there and go, I've been forgotten about, been forsaken by the universe, and you just haven't opened your doors to receive. So that's why it's really important. And I'll tell you what happened in my physical life, in my reality, that backed this theory up. My cell phone basically stuffed, no memory space, no storage left. Then my laptop did the same. Then all different apps started to do the same. Then WhatsApp completely annihilated everything, saying storage full, storage full. And I refused to deal with it. I kept trying to buy extra space, whatever, but I refused to engage with it. Why? Because I was like, I've got so many creations that I'm working on right now. I'm rewriting my website. I'm doing, new ventures with people. I'm creating, I'm busy. I don't have time to go through each and every file and delete and see what's old and what needs to be gotten rid of. So, of course, I spent a good week or so in denial, playing around with that until I got really tired and tantrumy. And then I succumbed to the fact that, okay, I get it. I get the message. I've got to clear space, symbolic as it is. I have to clear space to be able to now do new video blogs for my website, to record stuff, to write stuff, because there's nowhere for this new material and this new energy to go, because my laptop's full, my phone's full. What's a girl gonna do? So I was just like, okay. So that's what happened. And I actually thought, well, isn't that laughable? So that's what I did, cleared space. And do you know how it made me feel? I felt energetically so much better. And now I'm feeling even more connected with the new, feeling connected with my creations, and I think it's really going to skyrocket when I get to the 29th. Now, as you know, I always do something quite special on these shifts, portals, moons, whatever. I will be doing a gathering. It is very much what I call world service work, because I explain the give and receive vibe. So you will be coming to create. We'll be working with the Temple of Saqqara, which is a temple of abundance in Egypt. So we'll be working with that. Anyway, shan't give too many details, but if you feel called to join, please contact me privately. I will not be advertising these too many of these ceremonies publicly anymore, because I'm just like letting it flow through word of mouth. So yeah, so if you are interested, get hold of me. You're of course invited. But other than that, it's about doing this prep work now for the 29th and being mindful about what do you want to bring in? What is required in your life right now that could do with a bloody good clean out, you know? It's almost like getting ready for a bunch of guests coming to stay. You know, you want to get the house prepared. So that, I feel, is of massive importance and urgency to get your space cleared. And that might mean going to clean out your house. That might mean throwing out like clothes, whatever brings the energy of opening up. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And then the last message I want to share with you is think big. That's another thing that's been happening with me, is I've been going, oh, well, this is a really big idea. That's cool. And Spirit's gone, no, you can go bigger. And I'm like, really? And as soon as I've entertained it, something else has come in to add on to that already idea. And I'm like, wow, that's rad. Absolutely. So the more I'm opening up, creating space, the more that's coming to me, and it's got to be grounded in this physical body. So we got to clear space from within as well. So that's a lot of like energy clearing. Feel that whole physical body in light when you do your meditations. Have that feeling of opening inside, because when you bring these ideas into the physical body is your reality. It's where you are. You live here. And then what goes on within, as we know, is displayed out there. So if you lock your creations in here because it has space to come in, then it's going to resonate out there. And then that's when you're going to get your money, your joy, your relationships, whatever it might be. So I think I've covered all the points. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to next Saturday, and collectively working with everyone all over the world and everything. All is one and one is all, right? Thank you for listening. Peace.